Hi, Miss D here. One of my biggest pet peeves at Thanksgiving or anytime someone's doing a cobbler dessert, specifically a peach cobbler, is the crust. There's a difference between a peach cobbler and a peach pie. And if you're rolling out your crust to make a peach cobbler, guess what? It's a pie. So if you're interested in learning how to make a true peach cobbler or cobbler crust, stay tuned. So we're going to start with the base of the cobbler. I'm using frozen peaches and frozen raspberries, so this is going to be a peach and raspberry cobbler. I prefer frozen as opposed to canned because canned peaches are a little too mushy, and frozen peaches are picked at the peak of ripeness and flash frozen, so they're really firm and they work best for a cobbler. So, peaches and raspberries. About 3 cups or a 16-ounce bag of frozen peaches and 8 ounces of frozen strawberries. So to that, I have 4 ounces of butter melted. I'm going to add that in. Then I have 3/4 cup of sugar. Tablespoon of flour. Flour is just to act as a thickener. You will literally have just like a pinch of salt. Just a pinch. And then here I have 1/8 of a cup of water and 1/8 of a cup of strawberry brandy. You can use whatever type of liqueur that you have, be it rum, brandy, whatever you have that you think will work. And actually, I'm mistaken. I have a 1/4 cup of strawberry rum, not strawberry brandy. I have a 1/4 cup of strawberry rum. I mean, 1/8 of a cup of strawberry rum and 1/8 of a cup of water. Yeah, there we go. That is in. Then I'm gonna add 1/8 a teaspoon of cinnamon, and just a pinch of nutmeg, so just a little sprinkle of nutmeg. Just gonna give that a stir, get it all mixed up there. You can unthaw your peaches if you want to, or you can leave them frozen. That's completely up to you. There you go. Just want to get it mixed in pretty good. See, the sugar is going to create the liquid base once it mixes with the juices of the peaches. So there you go. That's your base. So I set that to the side. Get that cleaned up. And let's get right into the most important part, is the crust. So, as I said in the intro, a pet peeve of mine is when people use pie crust to make a cobbler. A cobbler is a completely different crust. It should have like a biscuity, like a biscuity texture, because originally cobblers were made with leftover cobbler biscuits. So, to make the crust, we're going to need 1½ cups of flour. All-purpose flour is fine. If you want to use unbleached or bleached, it doesn't matter. That's 1 cup. And that's 1/2 cup. Okay, if you want to use 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. Three-fourths teaspoon of salt. And here we have a 1/2 cup of milk. And then we're going to add to that a half cup of juice. Now you can use peach juice, pear juice, orange juice. Again, it varies whatever kind of juice you're feeling or whatever you have. For today, we're going to use a half a cup of apple cider. So this is a half cup of milk. We're going to add in a half cup of apple cider, which makes a whole cup. Add that in. And then we have 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Okay, so there you go. That's the beginning of your crust. Now, as you can see, it's pretty wet. I'm going to just give it a stir. You just want to mix it until it just comes together. This is definitely not a crust that you're going to roll out. This is going to be one that you're going to pour out. Now, depending on where you're at, humidity and all those types of things, your flour may be a little more absorbent, and sometimes you may need to add a little bit more liquid in. So like this is pretty good. I'd add just a pinch more. In this case, we're going to add just a little touch more cider. You want it to be the consistency of pancake batter. So you want it to be thick, but a little pourable. Yeah, that's good. So like that. See, that's a good consistency. It's nice and thick, similar to pancake batter. So you're going to take your cobbler base, whatever it may be. Cobblers can be peach, apple, strawberry, whatever fruit tickles your fancy. I've done peach and blueberry combinations, and this is the peach and raspberry. So you're going to pour your crust on here. You want to kind of make sure it ladles evenly. Get it on there like that. All that goodness out of there. Going to use a spatula to even it out, because you want to make sure crust is on all parts of the cobbler. There's nothing worse than getting a piece of cobbler without crust. And for you people who are crust stealers, shame on you. But okay, there you go. So this is what a true cobbler looks like. So we're going to go ahead and put this into a 350-degree oven for about an hour. And when it comes out, we'll show you what the finished product is. Okay, so it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. You want to start off with an hour and then go through and check your cobbler just to make sure the crust is fully cooked. The way that you check it is you take a skewer. Let me get one. You take a skewer or a toothpick, and just like you do for cakes, you stick it in. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom because that's where the good stuff is. You just want to check the crust, and it should come out clean. That's how you know that your crust is fully set and fully cooked through. It should be a nice golden brown color. As you can see, we got some of the nice juicy goodness of the peaches and the raspberries bubble up along the side. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a slice so you can just see what the cobbler, actually the crust looks like with the sauce. So I have a bowl because I don't know about you, but I love a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of my cobbler, so that's why I have a bowl. So I have a bowl here. We're going to cut a nice piece up. We need a spatula. Got a spatula. This is very hot. So we'll cut a nice piece. Get in there right to the bottom so we can get all that juicy goodness. And as you can see here, through all the steam, this is much thicker than a regular pie crust. It's more almost like a cake-like crust, or like I said before, like a biscuit-type crust. It's nice and gooey and soft, and it's excellent for soaking up the juices from the cobbler. So, there we go. It's our cobbler. Get a little bit of extra. Don't steal from the other slices. That's not nice. And there you have it. a peach and raspberry cobbler with an actual true cobbler crust. So there you have it. I hope this helps you in your cobbler making for the holiday or whenever you decide to make a cobbler. So please, please out there, no more pie crust cobblers. Please use this video. All of the recipe and all the details will be in the description box. Please use it to make a true cobbler crust. Thanks for watching and stay beautiful.